Here's a comprehensive story encapsulating the essence of every Call of Duty game. Buckle up for a journey through warfare, innovation, and gripping narratives. Call of Duty, 2003. The original Call of Duty set the stage for a gritty world war. 2 experience. Players relived pivotal moments of the war through the eyes of American, British, and Soviet soldiers. The story showcased the harrowing realities of war, from storming Normandy's beaches to the bitter struggle in Stalingrad. It emphasized camaraderie and how soldiers from different nations united against the Axis powers. Call of Duty 2, 2005. Returning to World War II, Call of Duty 2 expanded on its predecessor with more cinematic battles and an immersive narrative. From the blistering deserts of North Africa to the freezing streets of Moscow, players experienced the war's scale. Memorable moments like the storming of Pointe du Hoc highlighted individual bravery amidst chaos. Call of Duty 3, 2006. This game focused on the Allied liberation of France, diving deeper into the events leading up to D-Day and the subsequent battles. Players switched perspectives among Canadian, British, Polish, and American troops, offering a well-rounded view of the conflict. The campaign was intense, with fierce firefights in towns and villages teetering on the brink of destruction. Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2007. The franchise leapt into modern times, delivering an iconic story of betrayal, global conflict, and heroism. Captain Price and his SAS team worked with U.S. Marines to stop a Middle Eastern conflict and a Russian ultranationalist conspiracy. The nuclear explosion in the Middle East and the emotional climax with Zakhaev cemented its legendary status. Call of Duty, World at War, 2008. Returning to World War II, World at War took a darker, grittier approach. Players fought through the Pacific Theater as the U.S. Marines and battled the Nazis on the Eastern Front as Soviet soldiers. With graphic realism, the game depicted war's brutality, culminating in the storming of Berlin and the raising of the Soviet flag over the Reichstag. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, 2009. The stakes escalated in this sequel as General Shepard's betrayal and Makarov's ruthless plans unfolded. Iconic missions like No Russian shocked players, while the epic conclusion on the Afghan cliffs, where Price and Soap stopped Shepard, left fans eager for more. Call of Duty, Black Ops 2010. Set during the Cold War, this psychological thriller followed Alex Mason's fragmented memories. The cryptic numbers, Vietnam War missions, and a conspiracy involving sleeper agents created a gripping story. The shocking revelation of Mason's brainwashing and the plan to assassinate JFK added a layer of depth rarely seen in the series. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3, 2011. Wrapping up the Modern Warfare trilogy, this entry took players around the globe in a bid to stop Makarov. From the streets of Paris to the skyscrapers of New York, the game delivered non-stop action. The final showdown in Dubai, where Price finally eliminated Makarov, gave closure to an unforgettable saga. Call of Duty, Black Ops 2, 2012. Jumping between the 1980s and 2025, Black Ops 2 explored a branching narrative where player choices impacted the outcome. Raul Menendez's revenge-fueled story showcased how technology could fuel modern terrorism. The futuristic weapons and drones added a fresh layer to the gameplay. Call of Duty, Ghosts, 2013. Introducing a new universe, Ghosts followed a family of soldiers battling against the Federation, a South American superpower. The story was highlighted by the formation of the Ghosts, an elite unit. The game ended on a cliffhanger with Rourke capturing Logan, leaving players desperate for a sequel. Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare, 2014. In a futuristic world dominated by private military corporations, players joined Atlas, led by the charismatic yet sinister Jonathan Irons. With advanced exoskeletons and cutting-edge technology, the story questioned the morality of unchecked corporate power. The finale, where Irons met his end, was a cinematic spectacle. Call of Duty, Black Ops 3, 2015. Set in a dystopian future, the game blurred the line between human and machine. The story delved into the ethical implications of cybernetic enhancements and artificial intelligence. The cryptic narrative was layered with surreal moments, leaving fans debating its meaning long after the credits rolled. Call of Duty: Infinite Warfare, 2016. Venturing into space, Infinite Warfare presented a sci-fi epic about humanity's survival. Players assumed the role of Captain Nick Reyes, leading a desperate fight against the settlement defense front. The game balanced space dogfights with grounded infantry combat, offering a fresh take on the franchise. Call of Duty: WTUX, 2017. Returning to its roots, this entry focused on the camaraderie of a single squad fighting through Europe. The campaign showcased iconic World War II battles, including the Normandy landings and the liberation of Paris, with emotional moments like the rescue of a concentration camp survivor. Call of Duty: Black Ops 4, 2018. Though it lacked a traditional campaign, Black Ops 4 introduced a rich backstory through its multiplayer specialists and zombies modes. The narratives intertwined, revealing connections between characters and the mysterious Element 115. Call of Duty: Modern Warfare, 2019. A reboot of the classic series, this game offered a more grounded and morally complex story. Players followed Captain Price and CIA agent Laswell as they faced terrorists and shadowy military organizations. The gritty realism and nuanced characters breathed new life into the franchise. Call of Duty: Black Ops Cold War, 2020. Set during the 1980s, the game explored the paranoia and intrigue of the Cold War. Players, as CIA operative Bell, unraveled a Soviet conspiracy involving the elusive Perseus. The branching storyline and multiple endings added replayability and depth. Call of Duty: Vanguard, 2021. Exploring the origins of Special Forces, Vanguard focused on a diverse team of soldiers from various allied nations. The campaign spanned multiple theaters of World War II, from the Eastern Front to the Pacific, culminating in the takedown of a Nazi plot to continue the war post-Hitler. Call of Duty: Modern Warfare 2, 2022. A sequel to the 2019 reboot, this game reunited Task Force 141 to stop a new global threat. With intense missions and a gripping narrative, it modernized fan-favorite characters like Ghost and Soap. The blend of stealth, action, and emotional stakes kept players on edge. Call of Duty: Modern Warfare 3, 2023. Continuing the story from Modern Warfare 2, this entry saw Task Force 141 taking on Vladimir Makarov. The game ramped up the intensity with larger battles, emotional character moments, and a shocking finale that left fans eager for the next chapter. Each installment brought something unique to the series, cementing Call of Duty as a titan of gaming. From historical authenticity to futuristic storytelling, the franchise has redefined what it means to tell stories through interactive media.